Yeah. Noah?
Present.
Can you present your screen? Yes.
Oh.
Kevin, hi. Have you done with your practical 3? Is Kelvin in already?
Yeah. Haven't finished haven't done my practical 3.
You have done with how many questions there? From 4 questions, how many done?
Got 4 questions.
Your practical 3 got 4 questions, 3 questions on the design and some calculations there lah. The questions number 4 is the debugging skill.
Yeah.
How many questions you done? One only.
I haven't finished question 1.
Yeah. Okay. Maybe you both of you, Farah and Kelvin, take a look on well first. Okay. And later on, any questions, please ask. Please ask.
Okay.
Noel, you can proceed.
So
Yeah.
I get to fine. Okay.
Okay, you exit and then run one more time with the. You can just simply show for the try-catch. Show for the try-catch.
So
Any wrong?
I guess.
Okay, good. Yeah. Okay. Okay, you can exit questions already.
Fine.
Mm-hmm.
7. 7.
Okay. Yeah, okay. So for the second questions, Farah, you confused already how to get the sum and average with value entered with 23, right? You're confused already?
Yeah, the
The
confused.
sum there is actually with someone given in the questions already for don't know how many times already. So you need to count for how many times user key in the value. So the value key in by the user there, every time you have to sum it up and average it, come out with an average. So like the case Noel done just now for the first key in 5. So the sum and the average definitely is 5. So when the second time Noel key in 5 again, let's say 5 again, sum is become 10. The previous sum as the new value becomes 10 and the average now is become 10 by count 2. Count is 2 now. So your average will be 5 and move on until this programmer, this app is stopped. Keep sum up and with the average with value key in or value entered by the user. You need to put the sum, put a count. Correct? If you can. If you haven't tried it out, yeah, for these questions, meaning of the questions, you need to come up with number of times the number of inputs that count. Don't forget.
Oh, okay. I try first lah.
Please try later. Okay, now you can move on to the third questions. And all these questions you really apply try-catch, huh? Well, I forgot to check your try-catch for some questions.
You want to check the try-catch?
Yeah.
For question 2.
Questions two. Sorry, I forgot to tap this one just now.
This one.
Mm-mm. Yeah. Okay.
So practical question 3.
On to question 3, yeah?
So like this.
If the questions give you any layout, or you can use your own layout, you can come up with your own design, no problem. Okay?
So I put 5,000. Okay. So like this. For that, forget to put the RM.
RM, never mind, later on you can just add on for your string concatenations, and put an end to concatenate to combine the string lah. Okay. Let me see, 5,000 at the base pay. Commission 6%. Commission. Yeah, putting in 5,000 now. Hold on. Apply the percentage, the correct percentage for every item.
Yeah.
Okay. Questions also you apply catch, right?
What's that?
For these questions, did you apply catch?
Oh yeah.
What happens if you write negative? If you write negative number.
Okay. Well, you just try.
Oh.
Logically, is there any negative?
Like this.
Logically, the cells, is it any negative value? Logically.
No.
Turn try cache. It will still give you some values. Try cache here, you are more to the, if the students key in non-numeric,
Right, ABC also.
If they
also
key in
will,
like ABC, it won't give you anything. Give you error. Show the error message for you. The point to use the patch your bit output. Okay. Definitely you can catch more.
If got try catch, what happen?
If got catch.
If got try catch, then
you can easily find out the errors. So now I know program cannot run now. Program cannot run is because of my invalid input. Finally, straight away you can see the problems error there. So that's the problem with the input. It's not the problem with any of the or any lines that will give you any kind of input problem. Because sometimes if you don't put the try catch, it's quite difficult for you to trace out where is the error happened. So this try catch is actually considered save your time. Where's the error? What's the error at this moment? You can catch more than one type of error, which you have learned in this chapter 3 as well. Okay. And this for your easy trace out the error later on. Okay. You scroll down a bit. Okay. Okay. see whether you fulfill everything. Let me double check again. Your design, Noel, your design here just now. Know that here is actually for which, for whom, for which employee? Because questions they create a project that will input an employee sales, calculate gross pay, deductions, and pay. Each employee will receive a base pay of 900. So each employee here, so if you don't put any name for the employees, and this calculations now, this pay now is actually for whom? Maybe you can improve from there lah. Noel?
Put in the for the name.
Okay.
Employee.
Use the boxes to input employee's name and sales amount. Your form. Questions is also asking you to ask for the user input employee's name. Did you notice that? Form. Yeah. After the budget table, you have a form columns there. Create a form with the input employee's name and sales amount. So you miss out this employee's name lah. Okay.
Yeah.
But to be logic, so we also need to know this pay is actually for whom. So you all have to apply the try-catch as well into your assignment later on.
Okay.
How about the debugging questions in question 4, Noel? Can you show that as well?
Okay.
These questions also you need to count. How many times you have done with a plus operator? How many times you have done with a minus operator? By adjusting the integer 1 and 2, the answer, okay? Maybe you can use the same integer 1 and 2. But first you apply the plus, later on you apply the negative, and you will have one time for the plus, one time for the negative. Something. Get the count. Plus, minus, multiply, divide. In questions. Okay. You can run it. And you just put in questions and solutions is given is only that you need to do some adjustment on the coding part so that to make this run properly, correctly. Okay, yeah. One time for the multiply, maybe you can just click on the multiply, calculate, same thing. Did you set integer or what?
Oh.
You set the integer, okay, again, patch your input now already. Because now you mentioned the integer, but you key in something that's more.
Oh.
Yeah. So that's your try-catch already. That's the meaning of the try-catch. Here you have to put the proper message box for the user. And again, user will be easily getting to know that, oh, okay, I've done the wrong key in. These questions I should key in instead of decimal. Okay, because you set on the try was integer initially. Okay, and okay, move on. So this is how you can actually debug the questions to make it run in this way. How? Okay. Yeah, Noel, you have any questions?
Can you click the calculate again? Become 2. Okay.
Okay, 2 times already.
Okay.
Hey, is it correct? Sure, you check your calculations. Answer there.
So I can stop presenting.
Yes, already. Yeah, thanks for that. So Farah and Kelvin, okay, sure you tried it out. At least now, when you look at what presented by Noel, I hope you get some idea how these questions what's the requirement from every question here. Okay, and especially you need to try. You need to apply for the try catch now.
Okay.
And yeah, so you tried it out first. Okay, any questions? You please ask. I will still be here. And well, you can proceed to practical 4 already lah.
No.
Practical 4. Kelvin and Farah, continue with your practical 3.
Okay.
Now,
Okay.
Yeah. Okay. So any questions, you just call me, yeah? I will off my mic first. You all continue to do practical.
Miss, the tab index very important.
Yes.
Is
Come again, your questions.
the tab index very important?
Tab index. If the user is default type, most of the user are at a default type. So if you don't set your tab index here, then it will bring back to somewhere else. You have to follow the order lah. Normally from the top to the bottom, from the left to the right, the order of the tab lah.
So we have to do the index from 0 until
Yeah.
this one.
It's that,
Every
yeah.
every time we do the program, need to do that.
Yes, it's a good practice lah.
Oh,
Okay. And somehow also with the keyboard access key, those like if you want to get exit, what's the button that press, or what's the keypad that they need to press on it straight away, exit or submit, or maybe what other they normally use. They normally have this keyboard access key, which is alternate A ka, alternate E ka. So all these are the easy access for those with familiar or comfortable with only using keyboard, because not everyone like to use. Okay. Yeah.
okay.
Okay.
Miss, is it like this?
You run it first. But now doing the catch on the negative value, is it?
Oh, yeah.
See, you have to key in. Try to key in a negative value. Yeah. Clear it. You okay? You clear it. Value. It's
Silver.
giving you your code.
Well, copy paste.
Oh, you didn't clear those.
What's that?
This your setting is on the checking on that text box for the cells only. Didn't stop the process, the calculations are in this case it continues. Set only if you set more for those label going to display some result to NA lah, not available lah.
For name.
You label that you're going to display something. Gross pay, deductions, net pay, housing, food, clothing, entertainment, miscellaneous. So
Okay.
all this you have to make it now available lah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah,
I put
so you need to do more setting lah.
So I run again.
The order is important because you have to come up with else have some calculations. If not fulfill everything, else be doing something because your calculations you put under the block is actually assessing the calculations even though the question the user key in negative value it will give you the not available, but after that it will run the calculations again.
Oh.
Which means that you need to do more setting on this if else. But at least now you can catch up you can display those input for the negative value lah. So you need to do more setting then.
Okay.
Yeah. Hello class. Your progressions on the assignment proposal,
Oh yeah.
because I nearly forget about it. So anyone can present your screen or what you have done on the assignment proposal. You need to submit next week. I want to take a look.
Okay.
Yeah.
Can see now.
Yeah, I can see. But you adjust it to, can you zoom it bigger? So you must have the system title with you. Okay. Let's take it. System, descriptions of system, targeted.
Miss,
Yeah, this you have. Yeah.
do we need the company name? Because this one too
You
general.
mean for the bus system company, the company requires the bus ticketing system, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, you should have because the system that you come up with you design for whom?
No.
Would be good. Yeah, that would be good. You mentioned it. System and target. Something there. I won't go through in detail at this moment. But make sure you fill up something there. Detail functional module descriptions. Take a look on your. So maybe for the item number 2, you can come up with history as well for this company a bit just a bit
Okay.
Meaning like
Detail
the introduction, Kamis.
intro a bit on this company
The history of the okay.
And you continue with the descriptions of system and target user. All or just a bit. It's good enough. Okay. Okay. You scroll down. Noel. Okay. The functional module descriptions. So you have
Actually, I don't know how to differentiate the module, so I just come up randomly.
do you mean by come up randomly?
Yeah, because not sure correct or not.
Something
The
you need to
module
come up something. Yeah, something like what you have done in problem solving and programming last time. How you come up with the module, sub-module, or the like so as detailed as possible
Is a database considered as one module?
Database? No.
Oh.
No. Database is something that you need to deal with.
Oh, so it's not.
Have all these kind of modules because you may have new. Do you have any member for this bus? If you have you should have something add new member. Read something, read out something, which is the retrieve The new should be the create CRUD. Still remember?
No.
Create is an add. The R is the read or retrieve. U is update. Update. Maybe bus info. Something like update the whatsoever info. Okay, that's the update U. D depends on the cases as I mentioned. Not everyone you have, not every modules you have delete. Be careful when you have a delete inside there. Okay. So if you have a module, members module, say your ticketing system, by actually having the members, you ask the members to sign up, something like that. Something like sign up as your cinema ticketing system. You still remember? You remember your own cinema ticketing system?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, you can actually get some idea from there. Okay, like cinema ticketing system is a module there. Entities that you actually keep track of. You actually having CRUD member. You have a movie. So your ticket module under this ticket must be something like add new ticket, or under the movie must be like add new movie. Okay, and then read the movie, update the movie details maybe. Something like type of module, this type of sub.
Oh,
It's not like database, you have database, because end up you're going to have one database for this bus ticketing system. And what you're going to have inside this bus ticketing system database, okay, concept of what you have for the cinema ticketing system is the same. ERD. Because now when you deal with SAD, you have one course SAD for this bus ticketing system, right? So from there later on, what's the process that you're going to have? You're going to be answered in already, I'm not sure. Heard of DFT already? Class?
Sorry, miss. What?
You heard of DFT already? You start to deal with DFT already in your SAD?
so far the lecture.
I think
Heard of?
heard the DFD. Isn't that the diagram? Kah?
Yeah. So from the DFT, you're gonna know the process of process. Later on, you're going to deal with ERD system. ERD, you're gonna deal with database. This system now. Okay? So you have to think of what are the entities that suitable to be. And from there, you work out on the module. Okay? You need to know what are the data that you need to keep into database data. Hear me clearly?
Uh,
Can you all hear me clearly?
Legging.
A bit lagging. A bit like a bit cut.
Let me try to hold on. Give me a second. Class? Class? Class?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think okay.
Okay. So you need to think of for a system. Okay, it's not only for the process part. It's not only for the applications part. Okay, you still remember what I mentioned in the database previously, especially during your business rules. Rules as well for this SAD. this visual programming. Rules, and then you have to think of what are the entities that you need to use. What are the data that you need to keep into the database for this system? Okay. So bus definitely the data like bus, maybe the driver who's driving that bus, schedule for the bus. Otherwise, how the user or member customer they can book your bus ticket. The concept is still the same like your cinema ticketing system here. So the modules here, if you have the member for this system, member module will be one of the module there. Member module will be one of the module. So think of the CRUD. CRUD member. Okay. RUD for the member. So if you have a member module there, definitely you have new members, right? That will be the sub module of the member module. Got what I mean now? Class?
Okay.
Yeah. So member, once you have the member, the data like the handphone number, their address, if you want to keep all this type of data, definitely a contact number is if you need to keep a member data there, then sometimes member might need to do some update, change, yeah. So it says that the U here is the update. Members details can be, example here can be the contact number. C, time to time, definitely you will have to create a new member, which is will be your submodule will be a new member. You might need to retrieve the data for some points collecting maybe. Since you need to keep the members data, you must have a reason why you need to keep this. Okay. So to read or retrieve members details, points collected, maybe. It's on your business rules. You see, all this can be related. Okay. D is actually to delete. So whether to delete, you can see the checkbox. Whether to delete a member, it's a logic. I don't know, so after your situations there, whether you have this submodules, whether it is logic or not into this bus ticketing system or not. Okay, let's see you need to think of for every member. Okay, and you have a user login function there, user login module. This user login, is it for the staff to log in? Or customer or member can log in and purchase by themselves, purchase online by themselves. Have to answer this by your honor. Okay, so if you say that's the only standalone system now, standalone means that normally standalone is only those staff using it. But if you say online, everyone can use it. Online, a customer can sign up as a member, and then customer can be walked in to the counter. So the staff and also the customer can use it ticketing system. But now if you fix it to standalone, which means that only staff manage to log in. So for this module, login module, you have to click. What kind of sub modules that you need to do under this user login module? Let's say you only allow the staff to log in. So how you know whether this staff is actually with the correct staff having authorization to deal with this bus ticketing system or not. And check for the authentications as well. This is what you
So like we did this all before, right? In the website.
yes.
We still
This-
we use
this-
the
Mhm.
we just do the code in a different way.
No, not saying that different way. Now is actually what you have learned in SEM 1 and what you have learned in SEM 2. Yeah, the S part is like what you have learned in C++. The database part is actually what you have learned in last SEM. Then now this visual programming is actually combining it to one complete system. And SAD also giving you the idea from the start until the end how you can plan a system. And for visual programming here, you really come up with that system. It considers your C++ combiner combining the database so-called a system. System is a system with functions and with database.
Okay.
So what you have learned from this library system last time, again, I did mention Okrutma, right? You all still remember? And now
Yeah.
because at the end, because yours and they come out with this CRUD. And last time for the module. And when you deal with the database, luckily the same person teaching us so that I know your questions. For the database also, you all deal with CRUD. You add a new, it based on the practical order. Or you add a customer, retrieve or read the customer, right? All these are actually related. And you all see that now?
Yeah. Mm.
That is coming out already, Kelvin. Especially you are the one you really like the big picture.
Need to think of the big picture first. Yeah.
Yeah, because previously what you do is part of it. Applications is application side. Language that you have learned, C++ previously. Then in second term, you start to deal with all those ERD. ERD like your entities. What are the entities that you need to keep into? So now from SAD course, SAD is actually and someone requests a certain system from you. You are the programmer. You as the designer, okay, they request a certain system from you. You consider you are the one who going to design, come up with this system from A to Z for this company. Okay, then from the planning wise, your SDLC system development cycle. I believe Miss Melissa also mentioned about this. Huh? Is it? You heard of SDLC? Huh? Okay. So from the planning, how are you going to plan? Analysis. How are you going to analyze whether you're going to take up this, or whether the company will going to ask you to take up this program, this system or not? Is it surveys, better performance, this and that, all this type of? They were going to look into, consider all these things. That's why you need to go for that interview process, all these things, right? You all deal with the interview process, questionnaire, is it? Class for the SAD?
Yeah.
So this is how you can gather the information. What's the user wants? Once the user wants, that's the time you can actually get some idea on the business rules. Still remember business rules, Okay. Business rules again, I mentioned, it's not only deal with the ERD part, it's also deal with the application side. So a complete system, the business rules cover everything. You have in your second sem, you have also for the applications part, but for the database part, yes, the one that you can draw your ERD. So basically, when you come up with your interview questions, your questionnaire to get more details, more data info from the company, is actually you try to get as much as possible the business rules to apply to this system. All this, because a programmer to come up with the system, this is what you need to go through actually. Okay. You try to get from the interview sessions, questionnaire, and then you try to calculate how much hardware they need to invest. So how much you charge for this system, something like whether the company agree with your charges, all these expenses or not. The cost and benefit, you're done already. Cost and benefit. Done already?
Lecture.
This week, is it?
Yeah. Today.
Okay. Yeah. Oh, follow after the cost and benefit, and they know how much they need to spend for this system. Because if you are the owner of the company to request a system from someone, you must know how much roughly you need to pay, and how many years you may get the return. All these things. It's not saying that I done amount of money. I don't care about that. Asal ada, you have system for me. Don't care about how much. Some benefit to know that oh, I need to get ready with this amount, okay, for the system, all these things. Then from there, they decide, okay, I will take this. You all can proceed to the system development already. So from there, agree already, then you can start to come up with your DFT. Your DFT, which means a diagram for you to show all the process coming system. What are the functions? What are the process that you have inside these functions system? Okay, definitely. And then your functions, your process can be add new member. Definitely, if you have a module. From there, DFT, definitely you will get a storage already. Data storage. Data store. So the data store in DFT is the entities. entities of your tables into class ticketing system. Data will be connected the line. Okay. So you remember that when you later on when you start to do your DFD, data store always tables or the entities in your data on. Later, how you connect one many. You can relate it to the database part already. So this is from the SAD course. For this course, that you have all the IDs already, all these things, all the process. What are the data? What's the tables that I have in the database? What are the data that I'm going to collect? In all the tables that you have in this database. Then from there, you do your system. Visual programming is the course. You come up with what you have planned in SAD. What you have learned in C++, what you have learned in database, apply it to this SAD and to this visual programming. Now you got the picture already.
So for
I-
the
Oh.
Noel, I can't hear you, Noel.
I check in the chat box.
You put at the chat box something. Did you put it? Oh, sorry. Hold on, let me check whether you put something in the chat box. Oh, put by me.
I think he's typing.
Farah, you have any comment? You got what's the
Me, no.
You still can't get the big picture. You still can't get relate what you have learned previously in previous 2 semesters to this semester. How about Kelvin?
Can we use the our last proposal as example to do?
Proposal in sem 1, is it you mean?
Yeah, the sem 1.
Something like that.
We just follow the steps, same as that one, with
Basically, it's more or less like that one. So which
the
means that you have to come up with your
entity and then business rule and then ERD.
no definitely business rules not need to be entered, not need to be included into your report. You need to know about it.
This time don't need business rule.
You need to think about it. Actually, when you start to create DFD, ERD, SAD course, you need to think about it. Not need to include into my report here. It's okay.
So need no ERD this time. So do we need?
Suppose yes, in your SAD will ask you for the ERD.
Oh.
Yeah. So from there,
business rule no need.
You have to get ready lah. I believe this one is the answer also. You have to get ready when you have this type of process, this type of ERD later on. Miss Melissa might ask you for this business rules. Okay. So for 2, descriptions of system and targeted user have to include FCLC business rules, no need. Because the one, what I mentioned just now, I want to relate what you all learn from here from one course to another course to now current semester SAD course, and how SAD course can relate whatever you all learn from there, your weekly deliverable from there, how you all can apply it to this course. Okay, it's not saying that you must come up with that, but you need to know, you need to get ready in case, because when you create it, you need to think of business rules. Otherwise, you won't get accurate data lah. Huh? So you have to come up with first level, like what you have done in the C++ previously, library, library management system. Okay. So library management system, that will be your first level. The descriptions of the system. Then you will have what module you have. Members module, staff module. What else? Login module, facilities module. This is what you did in C++. So same thing goes to this bus ticketing system. So your first level should be bus ticketing system. Which company bus ticketing system? ABC bus ticketing system maybe. And the next level there, you're going to have member module, bus module, and other modules. Then when you have this structure, consider structure chart. After you have this structure chart, you have to go in detail in second part. Second part here is actually on the detail. Detail on the all the modules that you have. So from the first part, you talk about the system already. You have to take out module by module to list down the sub modules. Sub module you have under member module, under bus module, and so on. Okay, this is the meaning of the detailed module descriptions. So again, you can draw a structure chart for this member module with the sub module there, and expand a bit on every sub modules you have. Okay. I hope you got it. That's the descriptions of system, and also the detailed functional module descriptions. This is your first level. From first level should be doing ABC for ABC company. It's your first level of the structure chart. Second level of the structure chart. You still remember structure chart, whatever you've done in C++ previously. Second level can be the module already, member module. And then another box you draw for the user login module. That's what you have done in C++ last time. So you put this first, second level into the this one is switch part. Second item, descriptions of system. Then you put third level, the second level and third level. Clearer, it will be clearer. Second level, which is the member module. Let's say now talking about member module. Third level of the structure chart, you have details on sub module. So explain every sub modules that you have. Under every modules you have. That will be your item number 3. That is for item content. Okay, then the last part will be easier. You know already which module. You know already which modules, what modules you have, what sub-modules you have. Just need to assign who's the one doing A, module B, one doing module C. You can just come up with another chat, level 1, level 2, level 3. Then you put down your name together with the module. That easily for me to know, okay, Alfred is doing this module, Noel is doing that module, Kelvin is doing what module. Better idea now?
Okay.
Any questions?
Can one module done by several people? Like
Normally one module is done by one person lah. Because
So-
under one module, you're going to deal with CRUD. CRUD. So if you say Kelvin deal with C, you deal with R, Kelvin Arrow deal with U, which is not that what we call that. The allocations is not that nice lah.
oh,
Okay.
okay.
Yeah. And then every system, sure you must have the report generations. This is the one that I mentioned also last time. Okay. The report generations for every module that you have. Okay. Because you might need to generate the report, meaningful report for what's the purpose. With this QE. Okay, this you ever done this in database course last semester. Okay. So far you have the idea? Luckily I asked you all to show me again. Show me first. If there's hold on. Can every sub-modules more plan briefly or need more detail, more specific? You must make sure for fairer questions here. You must make sure and the whole system in your descriptions of system and targeted user. You must make sure you explain that. This system is doing what, with how many modules. Okay, this is what you need to explain under item 2. Then item 3, in detail already. Alright, in detail already for every modules, sub-modules. Okay. One module, you have few sub-modules there. So every single sub-modules, you have to explain it in detail already. It's in your part 3. This will be in your part 3. Yeah, I have to. How come the assignment is not showing in the share windows here? Hold on. Something wrong. Assignment. Okay, now. This one you have done already, am I right? You can see some proposal content here already, yeah? So this is the one that I mentioned is your first level. Second level, you have to state it. Your first level, second level here. Targeted user, definitely you need to choose the targeted user by this company lah. Okay, but for the system wise, descriptions of the system you have to take. You have to explain. Okay, now this is the first level is the ABC bus ticketing system. And what are the modules inside this bus ticketing system? Members module, user login modules, bus modules, and so on. Okay, this is the one that you need to think of again. Then in this detailed functional module descriptions is mentioning on level especially. Because here you mentioned first, second, Okay, this will be level, which means that you take. Okay, now I'm talking about members module from this second level. Members module. Then my details functional modules descriptions here have the what we call that, add new member. That's the submodule of this members module. So how many submodules you have under members module? You have to explain in detail in this part. Then how many modules you have here? Let's say you have 6 modules. Everyone take care of 2 modules. Let's say. Then member and bus. Let's say. So you have to mention the bus module. Add new bus. That will be the submodule. Okay. Every single submodules you have to come up with details already. We have done in C++ report previously, Sem 1. Allocations, you can put it together lah, or you can also come up with the complete level 1, level 2, first, second, third levels of your structure chart, putting your name inside every single module. Don't put inside every single submodule. Don't tell me you are the one to do create for all the modules. You are the one to do your updates for all the modules. Don't. I want you to do with all the CRUD. Then another question, if there are 3 of us, let's say there are 4 modules, then if you make it equally fair enough of another 2 modules, okay, think of another 2 modules, you have more modules. It's not only it's not only limited to 3 modules, because a system you can have a lot of things. Again, they may ask you to add up more and more functions for the system. Okay, 6 modules lah. So each of you take care of 2 modules. Like your cinema ticketing system. See how many entities you have there? You have so many entities there. Okay, so concept of the online cinema ticketing system, then apply it to your bus ticketing system.
Okay.
Other questions? Some adjustment.
So far, no.
No. Oh, Miss Jen, do you have examples of tasks of other people doing this assignment?
Yeah, like
Uh,
reference.
The people in the
Maybe-
class also don't have sample to do this.
I try to get from outside, because from Sabah side which is first time in this course lah. Okay, you do whatsoever you can do. Next Tuesday, hopefully I get something. Show you that.
The Tuesday
Okay.
Tuesday we just still not final proposal, just for you to check again, right? And
Yeah, for me to check again based on what I commented today lah.
Okay.
Okay.
So you all try your best. Okay, and then next Tuesday I will check. So I know this is today is Chinese New Year Eve, and then tomorrow Kom Si Fa Chai.
Yeah.
You still need to spend some time lah, huh? spend some time to do all these adjustments. So yeah, if you have no other questions, then let's see, no more other questions, Okay. So no more other questions, then yeah, I'll see you all next week. And by the same time, for those who celebrate Chinese New Year, Happy New Year,
Okay, miss. Thank you.
New Year.
Okay, Miss.
Okay.
Happy New Year.
Then I'll see you all then. You all keep doing your practical. Chinese New Year, lah, no? Okay. Yeah. Then I'll see you all then next week.
Okay, miss.
Okay, Miss. Thank you.
Bye.
Bye bye.